Leo, this is going to be your Astroflower reading for the month of February. We're going to be following it through over the 4-week period and using the petal system of the Astroflower. If you want to know more about the Astroflower, there are links in the description below to a series of introduction videos. It would be good to go and see them. You'll understand the petal system a lot easier, the elements and the qualities that go into making up your sign and how they interact with other signs around them. We also have links to our books, but also to our sister channel, the Astroflower, the Cymatic TV, where we do energy updates on how the energies and the vibrations are connecting to the Earth through the sun and the planets, and obviously then connecting to you and your chakra and aura system. Okay, so without further ado, let's get on for your reading in the month of February. So still within your summer summer months at the moment, Leo. If you don't know anything about that, go and see those introduction videos. You'll find out. Humans have different rhythms to the earth depending on when you're born, but we all have our summer, winter and spring season. So here we go. Let's just pull it out, see what's going on for you, Leo. So that's quite interesting. Two cards want to come out at the same time. That's quite nice as well. Quite a good combination. Okay. So I'm not going to take all of them. Taking the top one. Thank you very much. At the moment here, what we're getting here is a definite start of journeys and multiple journeys. Oh, that's capping it beautifully, really. Oof. So this is quite a mad journey, actually. Let's take, we're on the spiritual side, is on the right hand side, this side here. And then you have the spiritual or the emotional side of your life. And on this side of your life, it's to do with the material world. So quite a few things going on, really. On the spiritual sort of side, this is where the universe is trying to influence you. And I think it's sort of it's saying with the Ace of Pentacles, because the Ace of Pentacles is normally associated with material, earthly signs, that sort of thing. You know, not really with sort of emotions and stuff like that. And on this side, this is going to play well to your fixed earth that you have on this side as well. And maybe a little bit to the air. Let's see. It seems to be that your karmic path for this coming February is accepting the offer of love. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean between two people. This could actually be... don't go there. It could actually be more a case of falling in love with your community, your family and stuff like that. That's what I seem to think, because above it you have the Three of Pentacles. So this is how the universe is trying to influence you. This is going to be your second week, third week and fourth week of the month. That's how it sort of plays out in the way of a sort of story. But there's also this sort of crossing in of your guides and stuff like that. So this is where your guides are trying to sort of manifest that path and trying to help that path going through. And, you know, it's actually getting involved with other people. It's going to be important. And when you do get involved with other people, you know, you can't... We're not uniquely in control of the vehicle. You know, it's a give and take sort of situation, and you may find this a little bit harsh or difficult to deal with at the end of this month, because there's some things that may not actually sit with you. But if you realise that everyone is completely different and everyone has to have their point of view, because if they don't, we can't see the sphere. And it's important for you to have your point of view. and to maintain it and stay within it. And once you do, people can actually love you for who you are. So don't get disappointed, because that's what it seems like a little bit. Disappointment, or, in the world around you, it might be that running around your head at the end of the month. And if you can cut that out of you, it looks like you're going to fall, head over heels in love with the community that you're around. And it's a really good start. And I think this is more sort of self-doubt. We all have it. Am I going to lose myself within that community, within that family and stuff like that, or within my family and stuff like that? So let's see what's happening on the material front. Another starting path. So you've got the death and rebirth card. So it's the end of a cycle, starting of a new one, and you got the King of Swords to go with it. So it's all about sort of being just and clear, and sitting within your own understanding of how things can fly. How you can really get things done. And the universe here may be it might be the fact this connection here over this side might be, you might hear news from quite far away and sort of old friends and stuff like that, and reconnecting basically with people. This is going to make for choices in the coming week, in the coming 2 weeks, in February. It's going to be more on the material side rather than on the physical, on the spiritual side or the emotional side. And these choices don't have to actually be there. If you are sure to yourself and you are clear within your thinking and you're just with yourself, then therefore you will be just with everybody else. In theory, there is no choice about this and getting swamped by ideas and not ideas, but swamped by options and stuff like that. It may be a case of kind of staying absolutely clear to you, and maybe this friend or this old person that you might be connecting with, reminiscing over, sort of might come in and give you that heads up of how to stay on your path. So it'd be good to listen to people around you at the moment. You've got the Three of Wands, which is just sitting underneath you, and it's telling you to go on a journey. So you're going to be going on that journey and setting off. You're ready to rock and roll, and that journey is love. And I think it might be causing you a bit of insecurity, or maybe that's harsh as a word, but sleepless nights in a way, and it's causing you worries. I'm not sure they're founded, because if you look at everything around it, the only thing that's coming in on that side that looks like it might cause you those sort of sleepless nights is that. And I think that's a lesser card there, because in the center of you, okay, you have that cardinal air that comes through you from Libra, which is down there, and your mutable fire that goes up, and then above you have that cardinal water and mutable earth. I think it's more a case of, I think the worry is whether this relationship or whether this love can last. And love is not like that. Love is not something that you can give and receive. That's not what love is. Love is more, I describe it like this. It's more like a river. And, you are not a mountain and I am not an ocean. Or I am not a mountain and you are not an ocean. Yeah? That means I cannot create that river and you cannot receive it, or vice versa. But the thing is, that love, that river is going to exist even if we are not there. And if we want, through the journey of our lives, we can meet at that river and we can go swimming together in that river. We can fish in that river. We can bathe in that river. There's lots of things you can do in love, but it's not a case of I can give you love or receive it. Love appears when we get involved and live life. When you live, it's because I fall in love. The circular, the two halves. from live, I, to love, circle. So if I was you, live to love and abolish those doubts which will eat at you over the month if you're not careful. Yeah. And I know, I know, Leo, man. I know you are honourable people, and you are reliable people, and you wouldn't mislead or mistrust or mislead, people. It really does come from the heart when it comes from Leo. So, you should trust in that at the beginning here. But all hearts need good counsel, and maybe this friend is coming in to give you counsel, and it will help you fall in love again with life. Okay, so we're just going to clarify to see what's going through each individual week going through here. So on the spiritual sort of side, it's asking you to keep clear-minded. A bit of a sort of reflection on that one there as well, with the Queen of Swords. There you go. King of Swords reflecting onto the Queen of Swords. So that's asking you to sort of keep singular-minded of joining in with the community that is around you, falling in love with that community around you. It's very, very possible, Leo. And this person here seems to be bringing in, connecting, bringing in a bit of an opportunity maybe. And it could be a financial opportunity. Okay. The Ten of Swords. Could you Adam and Eve it? What? So you got the Nine of Swords, you got the Ten of Swords there. So maybe this ending cycle, maybe it's what you've been for a bit, and this ending cycle is may have been causing you. This is may have when you started the month like this. That's very possible. And if you stay on that path, love will heal you. It does. It doesn't heal everything. You end up with scars, but then that's what the beauty of life is about. Memories, scars, huh? As long as it didn't kill you, it would have been better if you didn't have them in the first place, but, those who don't live don't scar, I guess, and living should be done. Let's see what the connection is between the second week and the third week. So it's a bit of a leap of faith here. And you don't like that, do you, Leo? It's a bit like a lion that's going to go for a swim in a lake. Nah, they don't do it, do they, lions? They're not up for... Not cats. Cats and water don't really mix, do they? Fire and water don't really mix. So it's going to ask you to do a bit of a leap of faith, and it might, that might create that sort of situation there. Let's see how it sort of wanders up through there. So there's lots of success coming in if you're willing to sort of let go of the past. And this is the Ten of Swords is about that. This is the thing. It's not necessarily a bad card. It's the actual end of a cycle. So it's almost clarifying that card there. Let me do the Ten of Swords to clarify it with the King of Wands. There you go. So, you got the King of Wands clarifying the King of Swords. Passionate, decisive energy. This is beautiful. It will allow you to have the options, and if you choose wisely and clearly within yourself, you've got pure success coming, and it's coming from that fortune. This is actually an amazing Leo. Comes out from the back of the pack just to run down and win the race by the looks of things. This is quite mad. It's really good. So, by the end of the month, that, you might be looking for a bit of success, and that sort of like will provoke even more that leap of faith and having a bit more confidence in the leap of faith, which could change these two cards amazingly. We'll have a look at that later on. So, yeah. On your journey, just try and look at things in a different way as you go through the journey. So don't try and do things like you have done before. Yeah, that's what it's sort of saying. In February, in this month here, just trying to mix it up a bit. Try and put yourself a little bit in your, out of your comfort zone. And if you do, If you do. That's out of, what was it? Good Morning Vietnam, isn't it? Yeah, so 9 of, I don't know why I said that. I don't know, maybe there's someone in Vietnam watching this at the moment. It'd be quite funny. So on this path here, it will bring you fruits. It will bring you the fruits of the Ace of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles will give you the Nine of Pentacles. So it looks like it's going to be a beautiful accumulation of the month, culmination, that's what it is, culminating at the end of the month in just pure love. And it's going to take a bit of a leap of faith, because that's coming in from this side here, and I think it's this, which the Ten of Swords, which I think is the past, which I think is connected to this, and I think this is a waning Nine of Swords more than anything else. Yeah, because it's moving out very quickly with the Knight of Swords, and it's a lot of it is unseen, so you could be losing sleep out of something that you're not going to get the result of. Maybe, you know, it's maybe in the hands of others, but it's going to help you connect both sides, mind, body and spirit, put the whole lot together. That's really going to come out nicely, I think, for the end of the month, Leo. The beginning of the month looks sort of, I wouldn't say eventful, but marking, let's put it like that. And then after that, the second week after that, people are going to come into your life, which seems to come in also from your material side as much from your spiritual side. And that will send you a little bit off on a journey, which by the end of the month should be good for you. Really good to rock and roll, you know, and set you up nicely for March. It'd be interesting to see what happens next March. So, Leo, I do hope you enjoyed that. That's a really interesting reading. And, you know, we will see you again on this channel. If you've subscribed and clicked that bell, then you'll get notifications of all future videos. Okay? In the meantime, Leo, don't forget, it should be fun. So please do enjoy.